So I finally got around to some free time to film the video for the Grail knife right here at the Sharpest Edge. You got the sharpest edges. Well, I hope you all have been having an outstanding summer. This is Blade Love coming at you from the Sharpest Edge knife community, and you are with me in the man cave. And today is finally the video I've been working on for a while. I've been doing a photo shoot and just trying to get it where I want it. Finally just processed it, and here we are. So let's get to the music montage first off. And don't think I forgot about my specs, people. Here is a very detailed summary of the specs. And yes, I know many of my buddies who know me are going to say, "What? It's another SOCOM. You have like a SOCOM and a SOCOM Bravo," but I don't have a SOCOM Bravo Mini. And to top it off, it was very hard to find a plain clip point in this knife at a reasonable cost. And that's why I'm so patient, and I consider this a Grail knife, because it was like searching for the Holy Grail. You know, it may not be the Grail knife of my collection, but to me it's still a Grail knife, and I love it. So let's take a closer look at it. Packaging is awesome as always, Microtech. For anybody who is a lover of Microtechs, you know that this particular Microtech is not made in the United States. It is a collaboration between China and Microtech, and I believe the Chinese company is called Kiki, if I'm pronouncing that right, or Kaiki. And Microtech is still a beautiful blade, and they made no exception when creating this piece. It is gorgeous. M390 Bowler steel, frame lock, carbon fiber scales, beaded titanium handles, nice lanyard hole right there. You can check out all the details right on the music montage, but I'll tell you, this thing is incredible. And my fingers, man, they're just not wanting to do another flip. But she is gorgeous, and the action is just so glass smooth. So for those of you who really dish on China, well, if China was so bad at making knives, how comes even Microtech and other companies are seeking them out? And obviously, duh, it is for the labor cost reduction, but this is M390 steel, titanium, carbon fiber scales. It's the same grade as Microtech's American-made materials. I know because I have American-made SOCOMs, so it's a thing of beauty. It is nice. Pocket clip is for the tip down right hand side. My mouth doesn't want to work either. Oh, look at that. I got a flip out of the thumb. Hey. And also, the frame lock is just, I don't know, it's just something I love about this knife totally. It's just everything I want in a knife. Clip point. I'm not into serrations. I don't mind serrations. I'm just not really into them. Carbon fiber, titanium, very light. Nice pocket clip. Very heavy duty. The size of it is not really bad. It's about the size of my palm. The only thing that I wish my fingers would work better. Feels really good in the hands. Forward. Backward. And I love the design of that blade. It's a nice thickness too for it. And I'm not even going to have to tell you how sharp it is. But for all the paper cut guys out there, now that's just paper. I'm sure there's many other things you can cut with it, but it's a very, very, very super sharp blade. Very nice. And that is an American-made design, made overseas. The blade centering is incredibly well done. It's just really a nice knife. Microtech SOCOM Bravo Mini. Be right back with a few final thoughts. So by now, those who have been watching me for a while know how I feel about Chinese knives and American knife companies that could be doing much, much more in the realm of production and cost reduction. It's really sad that it comes to, if you want a really well-priced knife, that an American company can't keep its products in America and just figure out a way to streamline production costs and material costs in order to create a product that is well priced, as this one from China collaboration. So that's a problem with a lot of the companies. That's one of my pet peeves. Always has been, always will be. I believe that everything can be made in America, and it can be made at a reasonable cost, and there's just no excuse. I understand the market, the economy, rising prices and such, but that's actually inflationary due to the government operations, and which leads me to the second thing. I see a lot of people in the knife community say that, oh, I don't like politics. I don't like politics on channels, and I've heard a couple rants from people saying that they're sick and tired of seeing political sides of Medford Knives or other places that are showing the politics. Well, let's put it plain, Skippy. Here's the facts. If you don't care about politics, then you might as well just pack up your shop now. Because if things keep going the way things are going right now, censorship, as everyone knows, there's petitions all around Instagram and other social media sites. Censorship will keep censoring the small businesses, and the knife content creators such as myself. I have been censored. I'm still censored on Instagram. And it's amazing. I can't show any of my new films or any of my new product purchases to anyone that's new. I have to refer it out or get it referred out by somebody else, whoever shares it, which is really sad. And when people that are high up and good folk from the knife community say they don't care about politics, it's beneath them, it's, politics is primarily the politicians talk to the lesser intelligent folk, some of these people have said. No. Basically, America is made up of just good, wholesome, great people. The knife community is no exception. And what really irritates me the most are the elitists in the knife community that don't realize that they're just like the elitists in government. They think that everything they know, everything they touch, everything that they spew out of their mouths is gospel. Look, my friends, I am just a plain Jane knife collector. I love sharing it. If you love my channel, that's awesome. If you don't, hey, there are hundreds of others, And the thing is, I appreciate every single one of my subscribers. I answer the questions when they come in. I don't hesitate, and I don't talk politics on my channel except to address stuff like this. And there have been a few instances where people have come on my channel and in the comments tried to talk politics, and I will definitely share my political opinion because number one, I love my country. Number two, I want to see it still here in the next 250 years. Okay. Number three, I want a free commerce, free social media without censorship. I want to see all of this. I want to have free speech, freedom to own whatever I want. If I'm able to own whatever I want, if I can afford to own whatever I want, I don't want anyone telling me what I can and cannot do in my own home or in the community. And I am certainly responsible and accountable enough to not harm anyone with anything that I choose to do. So right there is what I want for our country, to keep it just free. And just, I think my one buddy said it the best, just leave me the hell alone. I'm just going to live my life and enjoy what I got. And that's exactly what I want to do. I just want to be sharing my content, enjoying talking to the community about knives, and the only political station I want to hear about is the political battle between frame lock and liner lock and steels and materials and production and everything. I love to get into discussions about that stuff, but politics really has no place in our knife community itself. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't care about it and make sure that we are studied up on it to make sure that we make the best informed decision for this country. Because there are a lot of great knife makers out there who are being censored so bad that they can't get their product out in the community. And it's up to us to share word of mouth and as much as we can on social media. Believe it or not, it is up to you. This social media is not just for, okay, and it's not for OnlyFans, okay, or it's not only for OnlyFans, yeah, but, let's get real. I have to laugh because TikTok, for example, the Chinese version of TikTok has none of the crap that the American version has on it. If you see the Chinese version, it's education, it's everything about community and wholesomeness for their culture. There is no challenges and running outside of a car and eating Tide Pods and all that kind of crap. I mean, I really, really, really just wouldn't care if TikTok was banned in one realm, but in the other realm, it's also a medium for a lot of our knife makers to advertise on. So you got to take the good with, unfortunately, the bad. But that is what freedom of expression and freedom of choice and freedom of speech is all about. Now I'm going to step off my podium and try to return to a beautiful summer day. So, without further ado, this has been Blade Love from the Sharpest Edge. As always, everybody, thank you for joining me here in the Man Cave. And always remember, be good to yourself, but especially during these rough times, please be good to one another. Take care. Bye for now.
You got the sharpest edges.